thought Keir Starmer's Labour government was going flat out to wreck the UK. It's just getting started. Chancellor Rachel Reeves didn't waste time. Our economy was the fastest growing in the G7 in the 6 months before Labour took power, rising a solid 1.2%. She quickly put a stop to that. It flatlined in the first 3 months of her tenure, and looks set to shrink when figures are published for the final 3 months of 2024. Reeves obviously isn't up to the job, but her incompetence is only part of the story. Ultimately, Labour has launched an ideology. At heart, the left doesn't trust the private sector. It sees big business as a fountain of capitalist greed and exploitation, and a huge driver of inequality. Its only purpose is as a cash cow to fund the public sector. So Reeves talked up about £22 billion black hole to justify to launch her punitive budget tax, while somehow finding £9 billion for public sector pay hikes. This is a huge transfer of wealth from private to public sector, where productivity hasn't grown since 1997, despite climbing. Now Labour is about to launch another ideological attack, and this one will inflict far more long-term damage. We don't have much to show for 14 years of Tory rule, but there has been one success story. Schools reform has paid off in spades. The Tories restored traditional teaching methods and discipline, something parents have been demanding for years. The results are outstanding. In 2009, schools in England produced dreadful results for maths. Our 15-year-olds were 27th in the world, according to the PISA rankings. Since then, they've shot up to 11th place. It's the same story for another reading. Our kids have jumped from a lowly 25th place to a more respectable 13th. For science, they've jumped from 16th to 13th. Obviously, there's still a long way to go. But it's still a superb improvement. With grim inevitability, hard-left teaching unions resisted vital reforms every step of the way. Unfortunately, the unions